I need my other phone. Just a minute. Hello, guys. Good morning. I hope you can hear me. I'm about to go to start this morning analysis, and you see we have around 4 people on the stream. If you can hear me clearly, just say hi, good morning. Just give me a shout out there. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. There's the like button also. Okay, now I can see the comments. Yeah. So, hey everybody, if you can see me, just say hi, good morning on the comment section so we can engage. And then we start on today's morning analysis. Which name on YouTube? Dr. Forex. Dr. Forex. Just go Dr. Forex, you're going to get it. And also on the someone on TikTok, just comment YouTube live so they can be able to pin that comment. We have 9 people. Let's get to 10 people and then we start. Okay. Hi Esther, how are you? Okay. So as we wait for more, I'm sharing my screen. We are going to be I want to see which pair you benefited from yesterday's morning analysis. We did so many pairs. I want to see Chrissy Pals saying Dr. Hi. So I want to see which pair you benefited from yesterday's morning analysis. Just put the comment down and let me know if my screen is clear and if you can see everything properly from your end. Okay. This is gold. I'm waiting to see which pair you benefited from yesterday's morning analysis. And actually, yesterday had so many pairs which really played out well. We had so many pairs that were working, like so many setups, so many setups actually. If you didn't get any yesterday's pair, I don't know why. Someone is saying they took GPP card, sales, TP hit. Yeah, we had another block on GPP card, which I gave sales on that order block. Someone saying GBP CHF. GBP CHF actually activated both buys and sells. Yeah, I saw that even GBP CHF activated both and sells at the same time. Yeah, which other pair? And those people watching me on TikTok, live on my YouTube. Which other pair did you benefit from? Only 2 people who have commented. And yesterday we had more than 40 of my views. Actually, by the end of the day, we had over 500 views. Yeah. Thank you, sir, for the liquidity sweep concept. It's working majorly. Yesterday, I applied on gold. It went super well. Today, early in the morning, NZD also caught the sales using the liquidity sweep concept. Thank you, bro. Sanjos, that says about the liquidity concept. Yeah, the liquidity works well. And then Obey what I say in USD card. Yeah, USD card, we were looking forward for more buys here. Okay. Any other pair? I can see people and the way we had so many pair. Okay. Which other pair did you benefit from yesterday's analysis? I'm still waiting for more people to join. We hit 20 people on the live stream and then I start analyzing the market. Also, we had USD-CHF. USD-CHF was a nice pair also. It went well according to the analysis I gave yesterday. Let me even open it. This was USD-CHF. We gave these buys and you can clearly see it went very, very, very well. We were buying from here. Let me show you. We were buying from this particular yesterday. We were buying from this particular price. You remember, because of liquidity, I must stop loss somewhere here. And then our TP was there. This was the view of USD-CHF, our TP hit, and then the market imerudi, kashuka. Which other pair did you benefit from? Okay, if there is no, I can see other comment, we can go directly and start the analysis. So this is USD-CHF. Yesterday we were looking for more buys from this particular. Remember when I said buys, the same thing with with we were looking the same view with USD card, and now today the market has retested again this OB. Let me see on daily time frame so they can be aware if whether we are still going for long position. This is on a daily time frame. Today's liquidity is here. And also, let's come back to 30 minutes. On 30 minutes, the liquidity is here. Oh, no. The market has not set liquidity. Will this market come back again to the liquidity entry? I'm trying to see whether we are going to go for more buys on it. This pair won't be able to go for more buys because now it's forming a sort of reversal. Even when we put this market into a line chart, you can clearly see there are so many reversals which are about to be formed from this particular level. Let's come back to 45 minutes, even for 30 minutes. You can clearly see there's so many reversals. So even if we buy, you can buy beyond all the way here until we see another view, because this market is most likely to form a reversal from this particular level. So it's going to give us a reversal of a head and shoulder from this particular level. So our buys from yesterday's, because yesterday we were looking forward for more buys, and we bought this good. And who took USDCHF? Let me see it from the comment section. Who took USDCHF from yesterday's analysis? Who took USDCHF from yesterday's analysis? Let me see on them. Guys, when we engage, it gives me morale for me to continue. Like it give me, you just answer the question. If you took it, you took it. If you didn't take it, let us know so as we can continue. Someone saying Eric Kinyanjui, they took it. They took buys on USDCHF. Did you close it before it dropped? Because I see it went really high and then later drop. And if you used my analysis yesterday, like this is USDCHF, it gave us how many pips? These are 49 pips. Even with a very good losses, you're going to make more than $400 using that analysis. Okay, on today's thing, I can be able to see the only view is on liquidity also. So liquidity is here. So more positions, just try to risk there, and maybe with a tight stop loss all the way there, and try look for a setup to look like this. The setup ifanana hivi. A setup a USDCHF itafanana hivyo, but don't go beyond this level, because this level we have so many reversals. We have so many reversals at the top here, so don't go beyond this. Your buys, your TP should not go beyond those levels. Nilichukua, but it dropped before ichukue TP. Kwani ulikuwa umeka TP wapi? Basi ulikuwa umeka umeover nini? Another thing is, let me say this, whenever you have a setup here, don't overestimate. Like because if you don't put your TP vizuri, market itapanda vizuri and then irudi chini. So make sure you don't overestimate and be unrealistic when it comes to your TPs in the market. So USD card ndio hii iliguza TP. Si hata hii ilikuwa sawa. Pia USD card iko sawa. Hata hii USD card actually imereact na yesterday's liquidity pia. Hii iko buys pia. Kwa sababu this is yesterday's liquidity na imerudi tena, unaona saa hii. Na si iliguza TP jana. So we are kidogo tu, there's something I'm saying makosa, because there's something I'm saying. These are reversal. We can't ignore this. And come this on 1 hour. Let's come back to 1 hour. We can't ignore this. And let's say on daily time frame. Nah. Even you no. We can't ignore this. There's something. Let's go back to USDCHF and analyze this pair again. There's something I'm viewing on this market. There's something I'm seeing from this market. This market, they are mostly going to drop. I see sales actually, active sales right now. They are active sales. Let me show you something. And that should stick to my analysis. So you must have a stop loss up to here. So a stop loss and a TP in a fanana hivyo. So utakuwa na setup how many pips? Let me show you. A stop loss of 10 pips and a take profit of around 22. So it is traditional 1:2. Yeah, 1:2. And then the same case here, USD card, I see active sales, short position. This reversal unaona ziko na confirmation, hatuwezi ignore. And a stop loss hapa. And a take profit wapi? TP1 hapa, TP2 unaweza chukua hapa. So tutakuwa na risk how much? Let me see. So your stop loss 9 pips, so it's worth it. So if hata kutumia 0.9, it's 9 pips. So I have these my views on these pairs, and the reason why I see a little bit of change in this market, that's why naambia nikiangalia hata gold, naona gold inataka kuendelea kupanda, and nikiangalia hizi USD CHF, I see active sales also on USD CAD. Yeah, that's my view on this pair. Let's go to AUDUSD. AUDUSD yesterday ilikuwa inashuka hapa, ilishuka how many pips? And sometimes ndio maana nakwambia uangalenga market. Unaona ilishuka hapa, ikuguza TP, ilibakisha TP yetu na how many pips? Karo alikuwa hapo, Karo alichukua you can clearly see ilibakisha 12 pips iguze TP yetu, but ilikuwa imeshuka how many pips? Over 40 pips. It was a sniper entry. How many people benefited from this pair on AUDUSD? How many people took this pair, the one I gave on AUDUSD? This one another pair yesterday, and someone just twende chini akiandikanga T. So we had a good setup on USD CHF yesterday. Ilitupea pesa. USD CAD was okay, ilitupea pesa. AUDUSD was okay. Anybody alichukua aliunda pesa nayo. So it's only that now you always hold a trade from yesterday till now. Na ikuwa tu bado iko like, unless it's a swing trade. So this is AUDUSD. AUDUSD mimi naona more buys. And now naona buys zikikuja. Usiniambie iliuza order block. Zile buy haiku activate vizuri, ilibakisha kidogo tu sana. So I see more buys from this particular level. Let me show you. I see reversals huku. Remove the drawings. Guys, can you see this? Look forward for more buys from there. Na stop loss ikae hivyo. Look forward for more buys on AUDUSD from there. Fanana hivyo. That's the view on AUDUSD on today's analysis. EURUSD pia ilitupea how many pips? How many people will trade EURUSD? Because EURUSD niliwaambia itakuja irudi test order block, ilikuwa na order block on 4th and then ishuke. Ilikuwa how many pips down? Ilishuka ikatupea over 42 pips down. So even it was a nice pair yesterday to trade it also on yesterday's analysis, but I see there's a lot of changes in the market. And then I see more buys PIE, this one from this particular level. And then we buy all the way that way. And then now GBPUSD, this market is already changed. Even GBPUSD, how many people check GBPUSD? You guys, how many people benefited even from this pair GBPUSD from yesterday's? I gave this because of order block tap and then drop hit our TP. Our analysis was so good yesterday. So good. Let's engage in the comment section. How many people took even GBPUSD? Let me see. I took the trade GBPUSD or Bureau Water. Okay. I'm trying to check. And you know, this might be a liquidity. That's but we target his TP. This is a nice setup. Let's come back to 4 hours. Where can we have more buys on this market? On what the view on this market? GUC setup here mahali kuchukua because I can't see any order block, I can't see any reversal that in 45. I can't see any order block, hakuna hata 30, hakuna 15, hakuna anything naona. Maybe here, but I don't see anything to give us a clue on where we can be able to have our entries or any entries. Nothing. So GU leo ninaiacha hivyo. I don't see anything on it. EURUCAD we didn't have any view. Tulisema in a range sana. You see this range, in this kind of ranging, I didn't give any buyers on it. Daniel Musyoka anasema in match and a few pips. So this EURUCAD we didn't have. Pia leo tuna trading market inakaa hivi. GBP card. Yesterday we had also a sell on GBP card. Who took GBP card? Pia ndio setup mzuri. We took this trade on GBP card. It was a very nice trade yesterday. Who benefited from this pair? You can clearly see iliguza our analysis kabisa and TP kaguza. Sasa nawaambia pia entry zetu kujikanga tu paid orders zitakusaidia sana kuunda pesa. Bona energy call chini hivyo leo. Ni venye watu wa comment ama nini? Anyway, guys, um, let's engage. Who took GPP card? Who took GPP card? Because this was also a nice pair on yesterday's analysis. On today's view, I don't have any view. I'm trying to check any view we have on today's after TP Meguzo. I can't see any view, sioni order blocks, sioni anything, sioni hii market zilishuka tu zote, sioni anything on this market. Tutaiacha tu, will still come back again to it. Euro NZD, yesterday tulikuwa tuna sell Euro NZD na ikashuka mara ya kwanza. Ilishuka how many pips? Because we were selling this Euro NZD from here. How many pips ilitupea? How many pips? We were selling from here, yeah. Ilishuka ikatupea 56 pips. Oh, Euro NZD. Actually, I traded Euro NZD. I personally trade Euro NZD on my account, and actually I'll be updating that account that I'm trading 1,500 to 5,000 euro, $5,000. Nilichukua trade ya Euro NZD in this one, but also even I shared this signal on VIP. Ukikuja hapa VIP, I shared this signal. You can be able to see. I gave a sales on Euro NZD, and also you can clearly see it's the same trade. It's only that it's the same trade here. I had $300. It's the same trade that I was trading yesterday. Yeah. Let's continue. So on today's episode or on today's analysis, we have very. Did we have news? And guys, we haven't checked today's news. Today's on Wednesday. We have to see which news we have. NZD, since we had the NZD, we had news on NZD. And actually, let me tell you, if you're a fan of trading fundamentals, you're a big fan, you like trading these news things, can you be waking up and trade these NZD or these AUD news? They are very nice. They are very good news compared to trading USD. I can clearly see they move very swiftly in terms of movement. So I don't recommend you to trade CPI on USD, CPI or NFP on USD. Be trading these NZD news and these AUD news. They are very good news. Those pairs, they are very good news. They don't really violate or have those both sides movements in the market. They just give you a very clean movement in the market. So you can clearly say like this, let's say Euro NZD, this is a very clean movement on using fundamental over 140 pips with a losses of one that's over 1,400. So on today's, let me see anything on the time frame, weekly. Weekly, the market is approaching the previous week liquidity because this market is still bearish. The previous week liquidity is there. So we can be able to look for more sales on this pair from this particular level. From this particular, using confirmation. Yes, and use confirmation for you to be able to sell. It's a bit riskier, but use confirmation for you to sell because these are liquidity area and Euro NZD is a liquidity area. So you're going to have sales from there, and then you can have your TP there for break and retest there. So our setup on Euro NZD will look like this. Okay, and this one use confirmation for you to take this trade. AUD NZD, also yesterday AUD NZD. I remember that, but after we had done that one, I forgot. I remember that we had this head and shoulder after we did the analysis. And now today's episode, let me see on weekly something. Approaching also the weekly liquidity. Let's go to 1 hour. The weekly liquidity is here also. Use confirmation for you to be able to have this entry. Let's go. But this pair is on a bullish trend, so be very careful with it. It's on a very bullish trend. It's on a bullish trend, so be very careful with it. So even if you want to try and trade this liquidity, make sure you're using confirmation to have this entry. You're using confirmation to have this entry. So you look for sales and for a setup like this. Make sure you use confirmation. Let me see on the comment. Hata GPP card iliniacha na venye ilienda TP haraka. Okay. GBP CHF, we had a very good setup sales. I gave these buys and I gave these sales. Both tips were hit. You guys remember this GBP CHF? I gave these buys. I said this market has tapped liquidity. You can be able to buy from this particular level and then sell from this particular level. You guys are joking with my analysis. They are always on fire. Remember, I gave these sales. How many people benefited from yesterday's analysis on GBP CHF? Where's who could benefit in a buys and then who could benefit in sales? Let me see in the comment section. This is on today's analysis. This market is let me remove all the drawings. It's tending to range here, and I can be able to figure it out where the market is heading to. It's giving me sort of reversal. Even if we go to 45, I know it's giving us a reversal of an inverted head and shoulder. You see, it's giving us a sort of and this pair we have given active sales on USD active sales on USD card, but I've said make sure that you have a stop loss. GBPCHF, was it GBPCHF? Yeah, it's GBPCHF. Okay, I don't have any view with this. I don't have any view. Considering according to yesterday's analysis, we had a very nice pair. With this ranging today's, I don't have any view. GBP AUD. What's the view on GBP AUD yesterday? We had sales. Let me see. What was the view? We were looking for the fair swing and a change of character. The market did that. We were looking for sales from this particular level because we had these fair swing. I remember when I said we have fair swing, and then we have a fair change of character, and then retested. It didn't come back to the other block and retested. Okay, so I'm trying to see on today's analysis, GBP AUD. This market is still on a bearish trend. Let's go on 4 hours. Can we be able to see on 4 hours I still remain on this particular level? Can we just wait for this market to come back again, because this particular level again, and then we can have a stop loss there and a setup like this. More sales from this particular level over change of character. Euro AUD, yesterday we were looking for sales. Why were we looking for sales? We're looking for sales from here or from the head, and then it went high again, came back. So on this again episode, I'm still bearish, but I can't see anything or any point which is giving me more entries in terms of more entries for us to be able to sell. But I'm bearish on Euro AUD. I'm bearish on the JPY pairs. Let's see JPY baskets. On today's JPY basket, has it done a reversal? I'm still waiting. The market is failing to break this particular level. Can we give JPY basket one more day so as it can be able to give us a direction? Once we have a direction of JPY, it's either it have to go high or go low, so as you can be able to confirm the direction of the JPY pairs. So once we have a clear movement on JPY basket, you can clearly JPY basket is rejecting from this supply zone, and also it's having this abandoned candlestick. We don't know whether today is going to close on a bullish, but today, by the end of the today, we are going to have a clear movement on where the JPY they are heading to. So let's pause these JPYs because they are still forming sort of ranging. You can clearly see even on 1 hour daily, on 1 hour, they're sort of ranging at the same area. So let's wait for the market to just give us a clear movement on where they are heading to. So oil I had given an entry on order block. Was it respected? Yes, it was respected. The market came, touched the order block, and then went high. But I think why were we overestimating? Because our TP was supposed to be, why did it get here? I think we had overestimated to this order block, but this was a view on order block. It really worked out well. So if you took this entry on oil, it was a very nice one. And if you have not seen this analysis, you can view them from my YouTube channel. There's analysis on yesterday. So the another thing view, I can see we have a fair swing, we have a change of character here. The market has retested, and then we have a head and shoulder again. Can we just wait more sales on this oil, but particularly this particular level, of which I'm not sure whether it's going to come back again to that level, because it shows me this is a flag which is being formed, because sales are supposed to be here, exactly here, and a stop loss there, and continue more sellings on this pair, because this is a bearish structure that we are having there. AUDCHF, I can't remember anything on AUDCHF because I can't remember any view on it. Oh, yesterday I said it's approaching the previous day liquidity, and I can see, but I can't see any view on even on today's such movement. And AUDCHF has money. Let's be able to know. 28, it doesn't have money also. Let's cut it from the watch list. AUD card. AUD card, we had our sales from this particular level from the previous day on Friday, and yesterday it was moving. So yesterday I didn't give any view on it also, but let us have another look on it on the time frame. This market is on a bullish trend. Let's go back to 4 hours. on 4 hours, or so it rejected from this order block. And then 2 hours, it's a break and retest. This is not a break and retest, it's a break and retest. I see active buys on this pair, and also on AUD card, that's on 1 hour, and then 45 minutes, 30 minutes. I see active buys on this pair, but make sure you use a stop loss, a long position, active buys, and a stop loss. How many pips are these stop loss? Don't tell me they are more than 20 pips. 7 pips. This pair doesn't have money, oh my god, it's very slow. So even the target will be like 20 pips. So unless you're using a bigger stop loss, 18 pips. Unless you're using a bigger stop loss, a bigger, that's how you're going to benefit from this setup. Anyway, that's the view on AUD card. Bitcoin, we didn't have any view on Bitcoin yesterday, and GBPNZD. GBPNZD, why we're looking forward for this? Oh, from the fair, and then we have the fundamentals. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask a question here. Whenever, let's say, we observe another block, and if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure that you subscribe. Let's say you observe an order block, umona order block, and then news zimekuja. Will you trade that order block, and then market imekuja very impulsively inakuja kwa hiyo order block? Will you trade that order block? Let me see from the comment section. Let's engage. Will you trade the order block? Daniel Msoka, nope. Yeah, most of the time the order blocks they have evaluated kuwa na news. Unaona kama this NZD thing, we had an order block, I think ilikuwa visible on 1 hour. Hiyo order blocks, unaona inalikuwa part of the order blocks za jana. So hata kukuja news aje, I rarely discourage anybody from the order block wakati kuna those impulsive movements in the market. What's the about trend of this pair? In market iko bearish. Weekly, daily. The market actually is approaching a liquidity. This is a liquidity ya jana. So you can be able to see more sales from here. Using confirmation, sales from here. Because this is a liquidity ya jana. So using confirmation for you to trade here. And make sure you have a tight stop loss. And then maybe a sales can come all the way down at the apple. And then how many TP? How many stop loss? How many pips? Hey, you guys, GBPNZD has money that way. Oh. GBPNZD is a beast. Can you be able to say, you can compare the other ones, we have in stop loss of 7 pips. This one don't use your bigger lot size. You can carry your stop loss is 19. 19 with the lot size of one is around $200, and then TP is around 100 pips. Okay. You can watch out this GBPNZD and make sure that use confirmation to be able to have this, because this is a liquidity where I have marked here. So make sure you have your confirmation that the market has grabbed liquidity so as you can take it. So wait and observe. So I know you guys understand what I'm saying. And then NAS 100, no view on NASDAQ and USD, NZDCHF. I didn't have any view on this. I think someone made me to add NZDCHF yesterday. They asked me about it yesterday, and they gave them the views on buys. I said the market, mobiles, this movement, they are just reacting because of the fundamentals we had today. Let's see. Okay, and this on weekly, and the market is approaching a weekly liquidity. NZDCHF has peaked. Let me know. Let's come back to that minutes. This is a liquidity entry. That's a liquidity entry. So let's see something here. How many pips can it? Let's see how many pips this movement. What the fuck? Doesn't have pips. You want to tell me from all the way up here out here is 36 pips? Can you just delete it from my watch list? Doesn't have money. Okay, so that is it. Now we are done with the analysis. Now I want you guys to give me a conclusion on what you see that is much okay for us today. And also for those people who have joined late, they can also let us know which pair they benefited from yesterday's analysis. Because I've done okay, let me do gold, and also gold obeyed yesterday's liquidity. The market really obeyed yesterday. This was yesterday's. You see the way I've marked, the market obeyed yesterday's liquidity. I said this is a sell liquidity, a sell liquidity, a buy liquidity, and you can clearly see the market has already reacted from the buy liquidity that I marked yesterday. This is a very, very, very big strategy that I'm offering here. But the thing is, on today's let's say this one has already mitigated, so we just remove that liquidity, and this one don't react with those ones. Let me show you now. Today's on Wednesday, so the liquidity is here. There's no any even liquidity here today. There's no any liquidity because this is a liquidity and the market has always reacted from a liquidity point of yesterday, so there's no any liquidity, and we can come back and trade this liquidity again. So it's done, and the market is just creating high, so we don't have any liquidity today. You guys, are you understanding how I'm making decisions? This is on gold. There's no liquidity today because this market buying from here where it has bought, it's from a liquidity entry. So it's won from yesterday's liquidity here. I said these are liquidity yesterday, and you can clearly see the market. And you can clearly see the market has already bought from a liquidity entry, and now the market is this high. We don't have any liquidity. No liquidity, no liquidity. I don't see any liquidity today. Liquidity, yeah. For Euro USD, it has cleared previous day high. Let me see. That's a St. Joe's Euro USD. Someone is calling me. Hello? Hello? Good morning, too. Yeah, Kendra, I'll call you back. I'm in a session. Kendra, I'll call you back. I'm in a session. I'll call you back. Okay. Okay, sorry for that. Euro USD, someone is saying, let me see in the comment. For Euro USD has cleared previous day. Let me see on daily time frame. Yeah. But I'm looking for mobiles on this. They have so much. They have the reversals. You can't ignore reversals, and that's why I'm looking for mobiles from this particular level. Okay, that's why I'm looking for mobiles from that particular level. Gold. I've given my views. I've said gold today. We don't have any liquidity. We don't have any liquidity on gold. So we have given several pairs and several views in the market. So you can just go on the live stream, go one by one and be watching it. Make your own personal decision on which pair you're going to focus on. But today I've seen we don't have so many views as compared yesterday. Yesterday we had so many pairs, like opportunities were like left centers, and I hope you guys took advantage of yesterday's. I only see this Gishore 021. He always come when I'm about to run the live stream and he asks me about gold. Whenever I'm doing the currencies, you never see him. And he's here asking, what are the expectation today from gold, sells or buys? Because you are saying there's no liquidity. What I mean is liquidity concept, we use it to give us entries in the market. So when I come like to gold today, like I'll show you an example. Yesterday's which liquidity, you can come back to the yesterday's analysis. I gave this liquidity. I gave this as a liquidity, and I gave this as a liquidity, and I gave this as a liquidity. If you want, if you are here on the live stream, that was my view yesterday. I said this is a sales point, this is a sales point, and this is the buying point. The market didn't come to this liquidity for sales, it didn't come to this liquidity for sales, but it came back to the liquidity for buys. And you can see the market is reacting from the liquidity for buys. Now, the thing is, now you're asking me on buyers today. I see today gold is buying. Today's gold is buying, and the market is reacting from this liquidity. I see gold is going to buy, and now we don't have any other liquidity for us to buy. I don't see anything, and that's you can now use your market structures. But I don't use order block in the market. I don't use order blocks in the market. But I see gold is going to buy. So the only place we can have maybe a reversal. These buys we can have them because here we have a fair swing, a change of character, and the same place we have a reversal of a head and shoulder. So these are the only possible buying zone for gold. Let's go to 45 minutes. These are the only possible buying zone for gold. So the market come back again here and use confirmation, and then we continue buying. Those are the only possible buying zone for gold. So this price of 48.90s, that's the possible buying. I'm trying to check this or anything we have. Yeah, those are the only possible buy zone for gold. And to be specific now, let me show you a very specific area, these zones. Yeah, to be more specific, more possible buying zone on gold there. Someone is saying break and retest on gold. The break and retest, you are talking about this retest here. The break and retest here. The break and retest here for gold, that one. I see you guys talking about that. So I see this one giving us a reversal, and also we have these views on like I can be able to see that we have this reversal. If I put the mark into a line chart, it's giving me this particular level. Let me show you. I like using line charts. So whenever I have a line chart, I can be able to put this way and to be specific that way. So let me just show you that way. Wait for that particular level. Remove this and remain that. That's the only view I have on gold. That's the only view. You see on the line chart, it gives me a reversal here of a fair swing and change of character, and then these shoulders and these shoulders. So more buys on 48.89. That's what I can be able to see. Yeah. Do you have any mechanical strategy of approaching the market? How can you break down and tell us in terms of mechanical? You guys, you see how I approach the market. Break down. That's a question is asking about any mechanical approach of approaching the market. It's my own strategy. What I use, that's how I approach the market, and that's how I'm able to get these setups. Yeah. Which other pair? I'm still waiting for you guys to mention. Can you someone to mention one of the pairs they see they are going to focus on today's analysis? Because the JPY pairs we said no, give them a break, and AUD card. Yeah, but this one doesn't have so much pips unless you increase the lot size. So if you use a 0.01, you are going to make sense here. You increase your lot size on AUD card. So whenever you do analysis, be aware of the pairs that you're going to increase your lot sizes, you're going to increase your risk, so as you can be able to do. So someone is saying, like something step by step, because this is a discretion method is good for experienced traders. How I approach the market, the thing is, if you join our analysis today, you're going to get, you have to follow up, keep up updated, like each and every day. So not every day, I do this free live stream on YouTube. I can come each and every day and start doing deep analysis, like from scratch. For those people who were with me yesterday, we did analysis. So we have a record of what yesterday we did. We have a record of what we did the previous day. So it's not easy for me to come here and do everyday analysis. I start from scratch. This free work. No, I just go directly and show you what you're expecting today from what we had the view yesterday. I'll just go directly. You get me? So I can come and start telling you, you see, like an example, I just tell you, you know what, GBP JPY, now from the highest time frame, no. I just have information of what the market did yesterday. I still have information of what we did the previous day. So just continue with that. So that's why you have to join us in this morning analysis each and every day. Like now, be aware of what we are doing each and every day, like each and every day. Be aware, like now, yes, use this. Yesterday we were buying. I know why, and we were buying to this particular level. USD card we were buying from yesterday. So you have to join us each and every day, so as you can be able to be aware of how we are doing. From the comment section, I say something. GBP NZD, I'm focusing on it. GBP NZD, GBP. Oh, and GBP NZD has money than even EURUSD, and GBPUSD. This is a liquidity. I hope it comes and swipe this liquidity. I hope it's coming. So the mechanical for me to come and explain now why this point is a liquidity, I can't do that. I can't do that. My view on GBP AUD and GBP NZD. Yeah, GBP AUD. I see people are really trying to diversify their analysis. GBP AUD. What's the view for GBP AUD? No, today I don't have any view on GBP AUD. This was from yesterday's. Let me see. Is this not from this one? This is the one I've given on forwards, but it has a long way to come back again there. Oh my God. I hope it come back there today. These are how many pips go up, and you see the way these are around 80 pips. It has a long way up. So Thank you for you have explained, Gishori. Thank you so much. I have explained on gold, AUD NZD, AUD NZD, AUD NZD, AUD NZD. I think AUD NZD we are focusing also on AUD liquidity. Same case. I'm wishing this market come and sweep liquidity because I don't want it to drop from here. I want to come and swipe liquidity here so it can sell. And country explain failure or SMS and retest. Um, Explain failure, swing, and investments. Those are the things we teach you. So if you don't understand the strategy, go and learn from Dr. Forex Academy. That's why we teach you these strategies. So as you come and join the analysis, you're going to be understanding everything. So explaining failure, swing, SMS, and change of characters and all those, go to school and learn about them. Here we are doing just analysis. Analysis, yeah. Okay. Any other question? Any other question? I'm reading the comment and answering those people who have any views. And I said for JPY basket, let's wait a clear view on the JPY. Yeah. And for gold, I have said we don't have any liquidity, but I'm looking forward for gold now to go high. Gold itarudia hadi huku sasa now kuju. There's something shows me that. Here I'll focus on USD card and XAUUSD. Jane Gadoga. Jane Gadoga, it has been long. Nimeona hata comment yako. Ulipotelea wapi? You are still trading. Okay. XAUSD, you'll be focusing on gold. Okay, I see you're saying you're going to focus on gold and you're going to focus on USD card. Now, USD card, make sure you guys use confirmation, tafadhali. Use confirmation for this. We are just waiting for one confirmation. And let me see, when I say confirmation, which confirmation? Because whenever I talk about liquidity sweep, there's a confirmation we use. Whenever I talk about order block, there's a confirmation we use to get order block. Order block utakuja hapa kuniambia that I'm using for bullish engulfing ama hammer. There's a confirmation we use to have an entry on order block. If we are using kama hii pattern kama hii, there's a confirmation tunatumianga. We don't just come and say confirmation. Unadhani confirmation ni candlestick. Confirmation sio candlestick. There's what we check for us to say. Hata nikipeana liquidity, kuna confirmation ya liquidity, kuna confirmation hata ya fair swing and change of characters. You have to know different types of entries zenye tunachukua. You get me? So kama hii sasa hii ni a candlestick. Confirmation, of course, we are going to get a confirmation from a candlestick hapa hivyo. Can we enter together, please? Anthony Mwenda, please. Can we enter together? What do you mean enter together? Oh, we trade together. I do analysis and I leave. I'm not always on the live stream on YouTube because I'm going to do something else. Yeah. Which other comment? I'm still reading the comment. Alex Kariki, which pair did you benefit from yesterday's analysis? And also someone else, which pair did you benefit from yesterday's analysis? I'll be coming live, guys. There's something I'm still checking out. Mbona nimepotea? No, niko bado. Kindly pardon on that USD confirmation. I've said this confirmation like this one, you have to know each and every confirmation like we are using. Well, like let me give you an example. There's a difference this USD card and this NZD thing. Let me show you something here. NZD, GBP, NZD. You see this? You see this liquidity entry here? The confirmation yenye tutatumia hapa sio confirmation tunatumia hapa kama kwa card hapa. Sio the same tunatumia hapo. Ndo ujue kama utasell hapa nini. There are two different types of confirmation tunatumia. So you have to be aware of the entry method that you're using so you can have a different the confirmation that you want to know. You get me? And anybody who benefited from yesterday's oil, this order block, like now let me show you this order block. Hii order block kama hii sasa, hii order block ya oil, hebu niulize kama hii. Acha nionyeshe an example. This one entry it tulipeana because of order block. Na order block una marking hivi yote. Una marking the whole candlestick hivyo. So market ilifika, tuseme imefika ndio hiyo sasa. Unajua ikifika hivyo isha confirm. Ikifunga tu hivyo ime confirm. Like you guys see, anybody who knows how to, hata chini sija mark because order block unafanya mark yote hivi. Inafaa iko hivyo. Look at that. When ilifika hivi imefunga hivi iko kuna confirmation. Na unaona imefunga na red candlestick. Unapata? So there's different types of confirmation we use for us to take an entry. like hii, like confirmation kama ya order block hawezi kupea confirmation ya liquidity. There's everything that we normally check for us to be able to check. Yeah. And today I think I'll spend more of my day in the garage. I have a lot of things to go and fix my car. And also I think I can be able to create a vlog. Some people ask me how much it takes to maintain maybe a car. I'll do a vlog. I'll do a vlog and show you guys. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else? Okay, I don't see any other comment. We have 44. Let me give you one more minute so you can be able to ask me which confirmation is that. This is a confirmation for order block. You have to know how an order block we use confirmation. Like, oh my god. So this was a good entry and a TP. And whenever you have an entry on order block, you target the near high. So this one is a very nice setup. Like for those people who knows this, you're supposed to take from this order block and then have a target here. So even if we give these setups, you have to know even which targets you're going to use in terms of entries, because you don't over target yourself. Yeah. Okay. If there's no any other question, let me wind it up from there. I'll see you all again on tomorrow's live stream. And also another thing is, guys, can you hit that like button? How many likes do we have? We have 13 likes. I want to see those like buttons. We have, can we hit, let's get to 30 likes as I answer more questions. Thumbnail, the thumbnail, when you're tunafanyanga, hit that like as we answer more questions before nifunge hii live stream. We have 14 of them. I want to see, let's get to that. The target is 30 today. Okay. There's something on, and let me check on silver. Guys, hit that like buttons. We have 14 of them. 19 so far. Okay. And also silver, I see more buys from this particular level on silver. Let me show you. We have a change failure swing, we have a change of character here, and then we have this reversal. Can you see this structure here? If I put this market into this, can you see it very clearly? So if you're looking for silver, more buys from here. More buys on silver from here. Look at this. More buys on silver from there. Inakaa vizuri sana kwa sababu iko na failure swing side ya chini, iko na change of character hapa, na pia itakuwa na reversal ya inverted. Guys, can you hit that like button? We have 23 likes. Yeah, so for those people who like trading silver, that's the view on it. That's the view on it. We have how many likes? 23 likes. Guys, I'm seeing you guys to hit that like button. Can we hit it to 30 likes? We have 24. We need 6 more people to hit that like button. Yeah. Okay. Okay, if there's no any other thing, let's end the live stream there. So if you have any concern, every question, you can text me directly to my Telegram. I have my Telegram, which is Dr Forex, or you can just call my number. The number is always on bios on all social media, or text me, and that is it. So I'll see you again on tomorrow's analysis. I hope you trade smart and use proper risk management. And bye bye, guys. Before nitoke kidogo, hebu tuanze before tena. Kuna mtu nasema, hebu someone can you answer this question? Hata siku nimeenda live stream nikasoma. You haven't answered my question, doctor. Guy Alex, which question did you ask? Someone say, if I copy you blindly, what is the risk can I face? Minor Ben. Guys, can you answer this guy? Have you checked USD JPY? We have said the JPY pairs, we are taking a break from the JPY pairs because we want to have a clear direction of where the J basket is heading to. Someone says, for order blocks, can we use only the bodies of the candles? You know, the order block, the body, you have to mark even the wicks, venye iko. And then you have to you mark the weeks, so the order block yenyewe na the market yenye itakuja hapo hivyo, so you have to different nini. Alex, I think I have answered you. I need someone to answer this guy mwenye amesema, if I copy you blindly, what is the risk I can face? Can someone just comment below amwambie, as people naona watu wanatoka live stream imeisha. I want someone to answer him, amwambie what the risk anaweza face. Yeah. Inaweza kunakaa kunyesha. Oh. Okay, I can see the name. So guys, bye bye.